children's in the place together, and there was only one bed. There wasn't any question of them being able to buy a better house or even one more bed to sleep in.
They were far too poor for that. There wasn't even enough money to buy proper food for them all.
Went about from morning till night with the horrible empty feelings in their tummies.
But the one thing that Charlie longed for more than anything else was chocolate.
Chocolate. Walking to school in the mornings, Charlie could see the great slabs of chocolate piled up high in the shop windows.
And he would stop and stare, press his nose against the glass, his mouth watering like mad. Only once a year on his birthday did Charlie ever get to taste a bit of chocolate, though. The grandpa saved up their money for that special occasion. And when the great day arrived, Charlie was always presented with one small chocolate bar to eat all by himself. But for Charlie, it was far, far worse than seeing slabs of chocolate in the shop windows or watching other children munching on bars of creamy chocolate right in front of him. In the town itself, actually within sight of the house in which Charlie lived, there were enormous chocolate factories.
It was the largest and most famous factory in the world.
It was Willy Wonka's
factory, owned by a man named Mr. Willy Wonka, the greatest inventor and maker of chocolates that has ever been. And oh, how Charlie wished he could go inside the factory and see what it was like.
Is it really true that Wonka's chocolate factory is the biggest in the world?
Of course it's true. Good heavens, didn't you know that? It's about 50 times as big as any other.
And is Mr. Willy Wonka really the cleverest chocolate maker in the world?
Mr. Willy Wonka is the most amazing, the most fantastic, and the most extraordinary chocolate maker that the world has ever seen. I thought everybody knew that already. Did you know, for example, that he himself has invented more than 200 new kinds of chocolate bars? He also invented the ice cream that never melts.
But that's impossible.
Of course that's impossible, but Mr. Wonka has done it.
Wow!
Very long ago, there used to be thousands of people working in Mr. Wonka's factory. Then one day, all of a sudden, Mr. Wonka had to ask every single one of them to leave, to go home, never to come back.
But why?
Because of spies.
Spies?
The spies took jobs in the Wonka factory, pretending that they were ordinary workers. Later, they go back to their own factories with the recipes and copied them. And Mr. Willy Wonka shouted, "This is terrible! I shall be ruined! There are spies everywhere! I shall have to close the factory!"
But he didn't do that.
Oh, yes, he did.
But the factory's working. Listen, you could hear the machines and you could smell the smell of melting chocolate in the air.
That is one of the great mysteries.
But Grandpa, who is Mr. Willy Wonka using to do all that work in the factory?
Nobody knows, Charlie.
Good news! Mr. Willy Wonka, the Confederacy genius who nobody has seen for the last 10 years, sent out the following notice today.
I, Willy Wonka, have decided to allow 3 children, just 3, mind you and no more, to visit my factory this year. These lucky 3 will be shown around personally by me, and they will be allowed to see all the secrets of my magical factory. Then at the end of the tour, as a special present, all of them will be given enough chocolates and sweets to last them for the rest of their lives. So watch out for the golden tickets. 3 golden tickets have been printed on golden paper, and these 3 tickets have been hidden underneath the ordinary wrapping paper of 5 ordinary bars. These 3 chocolate bars may be anywhere in any shop, in any street, any town, any country in the world, upon any counter where Wonka sweets are sold. And the 3 lucky finders of these golden tickets
Brilliant! The whole world will be searching for those golden tickets. They'll sell more than ever before. Charlie, how exciting would it be to find one?
It certainly would, Grandpa, but there isn't a hope. I only get one bar a year.
You never know. It's your birthday next week. Let's watch the news.
Breaking news. The first golden ticket has been found by Miss Veruca Salt.
When my dad heard me say that I wanted a golden ticket, he went downtown and started buying almost all of the Wonka bars. Then he had them loaded onto his lorries and sent all the way back to his peanut peeling factory, where he has women workers who peeled peanuts. And he told them, girls, from now on, we're going to stop doing that, and you are going to start shelling the wrappers off of these chocolate bars. And 3 days went by, and we had no luck. I was repeating hysterically, where is my golden ticket? And then on the evening of the fourth night, we finally heard that one of the workers said, I found the golden ticket. And I yelled, give it to me quick. And now we are happy home once again.
I got him. I don't think that girl's father played it quite fair. Grandpa, do you?
He spoils her. That's not good. Come to bed. Tomorrow's your birthday. I expect you'll be up early to open your present.
They go to bed. Grandpa hides a Wonka chocolate under the pillow.
Happy birthday, Charlie!
Charlie looked down at the bar chocolate. He ran his fingers slowly back and forth along the length of it, stroking it lovingly.
Might as well get it over with.
Very slowly, Charlie's fingers began to tear open one small corner of the wrapping paper. Then suddenly, as though he could bear the suspense any longer, Charlie tore right down the middle, and then onto his lap there fell a bar of chocolate. Charlie looked up. He smiled at Grandpa, a small, sad smile.
Here, Grandpa, have a bit. We'll share it.
No, it's all yours.
Please.
Let's watch the news.
Breaking news. The second golden ticket has been found.
Can't you fools see I'm playing video games? I'm at the screen, and I wish you wouldn't interrupt. Quiet! Didn't I tell you not to interrupt? This game is absolutely whiz-banger. It's terrific. I play it every day. It's the life. I tell you, it's terrific.
And I am your talent manager. This will be a great curriculum for us. We will win a lot of money, Mike. Your mother will be so proud that I represent you. You will be the real Mike Screen. Your face will be on every screen in the country.
But with this video game control in hand,
Whatever you want, Mike, just follow my advice.
Now that's quite enough. Do all children behave like this now?
And now there's only one ticket left.
Go to sleep.
They go to bed. The grandfather gets up and returns with a small box.
He deserves better than this. Charlie, wake up! Now you and I are going to have one more fling at finding that last ticket. How about it, eh?
Are you sure you want to spend money on that, Grandpa?
Of course I'm sure. Here, take the money and run down the street to the nearest shop and buy the first Wonka bar you see. Bring it straight back to me. We'll open it together.
Charlie took the money and slipped quickly out of the room. In 2 minutes, he was back.
Good. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
You do know we don't have a hope, don't you?
Yes.
Which end do you think I ought to open first?
That corner, the furthest from you.
You finish it. I'm too nervous.
Very well. Then here it goes.
They both started at what lay underneath. It was a bar chocolate, nothing more. All at once, they both saw the funny side of the whole thing, and they burst into tears and louder.
Hurry up. You must arrive early to school.
Charlie takes his backpack and leaves. Charlie comes out of the side carrying some bags that he gave to an old lady.
See you tomorrow, Mrs. B.
Wait, Charlie, you're a good boy who always helps everyone, and I know you're doing well in school. I would like to buy some candy. Take this.
Oh no, Mrs. B. You don't have to pay me any money.
It's a little money, Charlie. You'll barely reach for a chocolate bar. Take it.
Thank you, Mrs. B.
Charlie goes to the side and he comes back with a candy bar. He opens it quickly and drops the chocolate with the golden ticket. Charlie takes it and shouts. He runs to his house.
Grandpa! Grandpa! Look! I've got it! I've got it, Grandpa! Look! The last golden ticket is mine!
Grandpa Joe leaning forward and took a close look. His nose almost touched the ticket. Then the old man took a deep breath, and suddenly, with no warning whatsoever, an explosion seems to take place inside of him. He threw his arms and yelled.
Yeah, I don't believe it. 3 cheers for Charlie. Hey, Deb, all right, read it out loud, boy.
Alright, I'll read it. Here we go. Greetings to you, the lucky finder of this golden ticket. From Mr. Willy Wonka, I shake your hand warmly by greetings. To you, the lucky finder, many wonderful surprises await you for now. I do invite you to come to my factory and be my guest for one whole day. I, Willy Wonka, will conduct you around my factory myself, showing you everything that there is to see. I'm preparing other surprises that are even more marvelous and more fantastic for you and all of my beloved golden ticket holders. On this day and no other, you must come to my factory gates at 10 o'clock sharp in the morning. Don't be late. And you are allowed to bring 1 or 2 members of your family to look after you, ensure that you won't get into any mischief or anything. One more thing, be certain to have the ticket with you. Otherwise, you will not be admitted. Signed, Willy Wonka.
The first day of February. But that's tomorrow. There's not a moment to lose. You must start making preparations at once. Wash your face, comb your hair, scrub your hands, brush your teeth, blow your nose, cut your nails, polish your shoes, iron your shirt. You must get ready, my boy. You and my boy for the biggest day of your life.
Charlie did everything his grandfather told him to do, and then they went to sleep. Well, in reality, they could not sleep. It was so much emotion, they just wake up every second. The next day, Grandpa Joe and Charlie was walking towards the factory. On their way, they found the other children who also won the golden ticket. And then they walked together towards the factory.
Welcome to the factory. We come forward one at a time, please. Then show me your ticket and give me by name. Who's first?
My name is Veruca Salt.
My dear Veruca, how do you do? What a pleasure this is. You do have an interesting name, don't you, though? I always thought that a Veruca was a sort of word that you got in the sole of your foot. I must be wrong, wasn't I? How pretty you look in that lovely mink coat. I'm so glad you could come. Jermita is going to be such an exciting day. Your father? How are you, Mr. Salt? Overjoyed to see you. Yes, the ticket is quite in order. Please go in.
My name's Green. Hopefully there's electronics in this place.
Oh, I'm sure that once you come in these gates, you will be astonished by the electronics. Very happy to meet you, sir. Charlie Bucket. Charlie, well, so there you are. You're the one who found your ticket only yesterday, aren't you? Yes, I read all about you in the morning papers. I thought that you would be, well, more like the other kids. Just in time, my dear boy. I'm so glad, though. So happy for you. And this, your grandfather, delighted to meet you, sir. Sorry. Overjoyed, enraptured, enchanted. All right, excellent. Is everybody in? Now, 3 children. Yes, good. Will you please follow me? Our tour is about to begin, but do keep together. Here we are. Through this big red door, please.
But where are the workers?
All in good time, my dear. Be patient, or I'll view inside. Good.
Willy Wonka guided them in the halls of the factory.
How lovely and warm.
I know. What a marvelous spell.
It is. Will you please hang your coats and hats on the pegs over there? And then follow me. That's the way. Come on then. Here we go.
Wonka turned left, then left again, then right, then left, then right, then right, then left.
Don't you let go of my hand, Charlie.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be absolutely fine. Ah, wait a second. There it is. All the chocolate. The very finest quality, you know. There's enough chocolate in here to fill every bathtub in the entire country and continent. An etc. here and there, I'm sure. And all the swimming pools as well. Isn't it terrific? Thousands and thousands of silky chocolate, white, dark milk. Oh, I can all smell it. You know, also the floor you're standing on is actually made out of a new kind of soft minty sugar that I just invented yesterday. Please try some, do.
Isn't it wonderful? Hasn't it got a
I can eat the whole floor.
Oh, please don't, but yes.
What's that, heck?
Look over there. What is it? He's moving. He's walking. It's a weird person.
He's so gorgeous.
Can you see him?
I see him.
Wow! What is he doing?
Who is?
He's an Oompa Loompa.
Dad, I want an Oompa Loompa. I want you to get me an Oompa Loompa. I want an Oompa Loompa right away. I want to take it home with me now. Go on, Dad. Get me an Oompa Loompa.
Not now, sweetie. We mustn't interrupt Mr. Wonka.
But I want an Oompa Loompa.
All right, Luca. All right, but please be patient. I see you have one more day before this day's out.
At this scene, the giant ship is coming.
This is my private yacht. I made her by hollowing out an enormous boiled sweet, basically the cocoa tree, except my special kind that I genetically altered. Isn't she beautiful? See how she comes cutting through the river. Actually, as well, I made this cane from the same exact tree that I made this from.
What's so funny?
Oh, don't worry about them. They're always laughing. Hey there, Mr. Mike Screen. Don't lick the boat with your tongue, it'll only make it sticky.
But it's so yummy.
Dad, I want to go like this. I want you to buy me a big, big, boiled sweet boat, exactly like Mr. Wonka's. And I want lots of Oompa Loompas to row me about, and I want a chocolate river. I want.
She wants a good kick in the pants.
Drink this. It'll do you good. Wait, what's the matter? Hasn't there been anything to eat in your house lately?
Not much.
Do you like it?
The creamiest, loveliest chocolate I've ever tasted.
Full speed ahead!
There's no earthly way of knowing which direction they are going. There's no knowing where they're rowing. He's blaming, he's nutty, he's screwy, he's baggy, he's dippy, he's dotty, he's taffy, he's goofy, he's beanie, he's buggy, he's wacky, he's loony.
Stop the boat! This is the most important room in the entire factory. All my most secret new inventions are cooking and simmering in here. But now listen to me. No touching, no meddling, no tasting. Is that agreed?
Yeah.
Up to now, nobody else, not even the new Ballooma, has ever been allowed in here. Stoppers, they're completely new. I'm inventing them for children who are given little pocket money. Sorry, but such as Charlie, you can put an everlasting gobstopper in your mouth, and you can suck it and suck it. It won't ever get any smaller.
It's like gum.
Well, no, it's not like gum. Gum is for chewing, and if you tried chewing one of these babies, well, you'd break pretty much all your teeth out. By the way, and they never get smaller. They never disappear, never. Or at least I don't think that they are. There's one of the Oompa Loompas being tested in this very moment, in the testing room next door. An Oompa Loompa is sucking it. He's been actually sucking it for nearly a year now. Don't tell anyone that it's been that long. Over here. You eat just one tiny bit of that in exactly half an hour, a brand new, luscious, thick, silky, beautiful bear will start growing. suit you very well, I'm sure. But I'll get the mixture right soon, and when I do, there will be no excuse for any more little boys and girls going to school with bald heads.
But Mr. Wonka, children don't mind having a beard. What they want is to play video games, right, everyone?
Don't argue, my dear child. Please don't argue. It is such a waste of precious time. I will show you something that I am terrifically proud of. Oh, do be careful. Don't knock anything over. Watch.
You mean that's all?
Sorry, speak a little bit louder. I'm going deaf in this ear. That's all. Don't you know what it is?
You are deaf.
By gum! It's gum! It's a stick of chewing gum!
Well, right you are. Did you have to do a pun? It's a stick of the most amazing and fabulous, sensational gum in the world. This gum is my latest and greatest, my most fascinating invention.
What sort of nonsense is this?
Oh, none, gentlemen. When I start selling this gum in the shops, it will change everything. It will be the end of all kitchens and cooking, I think. There will be no more shopping to do.
It's utterly impossible.
Of course it's impossible, although it's very disgusting taste because it is chewing gum.
I started eating gum when I was 6, but if you think gum is so disgusting, then why don't you make it in your factory?
I can't hear a word you're saying still. Saying still. Sorry. Come on. Off we go. Hurry up. Follow me.
Ellie, it would be terrible to get lost in here.
No time for any more messing about. We'll never get anywhere at the rate we've been going. Marshmallow pillows are terrific. No time to go in, though. No time to go in. No. Press on.
Can I have marshmallow pillows?
No.
Don't interrupt, please.
But
You're mumbling again. Speak louder next time. On we go. Hurry up.
you're deaf.
Hot ice creams for cold days. Cows that get chocolate milk. God, my pretty little cows. How I love those little cows, and they're so small. Cute.
Why can't we see them? Why do we have to go rushing on past all these lovely rooms?
Well, we shall stop in time. Don't be so madly impatient. This way, please.
A little bit slow. My golf club is way too heavy.
Impossible. We should never get there in time if we did. Maybe you should go get a new one.
Get where?
So we've been walking for a little while. When are we going to stop?
They continue walking down the halls of the factory.
Will you stop running? You gotta stop all that running.
All right. Stop here for one moment and catch your breath. But don't go in. Whatever you do, don't go in that room. And if you do, you'll disturb the squirrels. Oh, look, Grandpa. Look.
Squirrels! Why use squares? Why not use Oompa Loompas?
Because Oompa Loompas can't get walnuts out of walnut shells in one piece. They always break them in two. See how they first attack each walnut with their knuckles to be sure that it's not a bad one. If it's bad, it makes a hollow sound and they don't bother to open it. They just throw it down the rubbish chute.
Daddy, I just want a squirrel. Give me one of those squirrels.
Don't be silly, sweetheart. All these belong to Mr. Wonka.
I don't care about that. I want one. I've got at home 2 dogs, 4 cats, 6 bunnies, rabbits, and 2 parakeets, 3 canaries, and a green parrot, and a turtle, and a goldfish, and a cage with a white mice, and a silly old hamster. I want a squirrel.
Daddy will get you a squirrel just as soon as he possibly can.
But I don't want any old squirrel. I want a trained squirrel.
Very well, Wonka. How much you want for one of these
started tapping the redhead girl's head with his knuckles.
Come back, what are they doing?
They're testing her to see if she's a bad nut. Watch. She's a bad nut after all. Her head must have sounded quite hollow, I guess.
Veronica kicked and screamed, but it was no use. The teeny strong paws held her tightly, and she could skip.
Where are they taking her go?
She's going where all the other bad nuts go. Don't rubbish shoot.
Then somebody save her.
Too late. She's gone.
But where? What happens to the bad nuts?
Well, that particular chute runs directly into the great big main radish pipe, which carries away all the peelings from every part of the factory. All the floor sweepings and potato peelings, rotten cabbages and fish heads, stuff like that. Yuck.
But where does the great big pipe go into the end?
Well, to the furnace, of course, to the incinerator. But don't worry. There's always a chance that they've decided not to light it today.
Chance, my darling. Because she'll be such a like a sausage.
I expect she'll turn up again sooner or later. She may be stuck in the chute just below the entrance hole. And if that's the case, all you'll have to go and do is pull her up again.
Are you telling?
What on earth going to happen to them now?
I expect someone will catch them at the bottom of the chute, maybe.
But what are the great fiery incinerators?
They only light it every other day. Perhaps this is one of the days when they let it go out. You never know. They might be lucky.
Boy, here comes another song.
He deserved it.
Down goes Ruka, down the drain. And here perhaps we should explain that she will meet as she descends a rather different set of friends. Those she has left behind, these won't be near so refined. A bacon rind, some rancid lard, a loaf of bread, got a stealing heart, a stick that nobody could chew, a rotten nut, a rinky pear, a thing the cat left on the stair. These are Veruca's newfound friends that she will meet as she's descending. This is the price she has to pay for going so very far astray.
I've never seen anything like it. The children keep disappearing like rabbits, or at least this one. But you mustn't worry about it. She'll come out in the wash. Shall we move on?
Oh, yes.
My feet are getting tired. Do you have an Xbox or something here?
Come on. We can't wait all day.
Isn't there a computer room in all this junk?
Here we go. This is the testing room for my very latest and greatest invention, the electronic chocolate tablet.
One thing, you're deaf, but what is an electronic table? It should not be better than the Nintendo Switch.
Okay. Good heavens, child. Can't you think of your grammar? First of all, it's a tablet. And stop interrupting me. It works by the screen. I don't like all the type of shoot-em-up video games. I mean, I suppose that most are all right in small doses, but children never seem to be able to get over and take it in small doses. They just want to sit around all day staring at a screen.
That's me.
Shut up.
Thank you. I shall now tell you about this amazing screen set of mine and how it works. But first of all, do you know how ordinary Wi-Fi works? Millions of tiny pieces, which are so small that you can't see them. And these little pieces are shot up into the sky. They go whizzing around all over the place until suddenly they hit the router of somebody's house, and there they go getting jiggled and joggled all around till every last little single piece of those millions and millions of pieces are fitted back right into its place. Just like a jigsaw puzzle, impresso.
That isn't exactly how it works.
I'm a little deaf in my left ear. You must forgive me if I don't hear everything you say.
I thought you said you were deaf in your right ear. Now, I said that isn't exactly how it works.
You're a nice boy, but you talk way too much. Now, I was struck by a tremendous idea. Why can't I do the same thing with a bar of chocolate? Why can't I send a real bar of chocolate whizzing through the air in millions of tiny pieces, put it back together at the other end, all ready to be eaten?
In science, that's impossible. I didn't take science class.
So, well, watch this. I shall now send a bar of my very best chocolate from the end of this room to the other by screen. Get ready there, bring the chocolate.
Oompa Loompas caused hold of the last switch and pulled it down.
What the? The chocolate's gone.
It's on its way. It's now rushing through the air above our heads in millions of tiny pieces. Quick, come over here. Watch the screen. Here it comes. Look.
What the? I don't believe my eyes.
Do you have video games all day?
The screens flickered and lit up. Then suddenly, a small bar of chocolate appeared in the middle of the screen.
Take it. Take it.
How can you take it?
Charlie Bucket, you take it. Reach out and grab it.
This is absolutely fantastic. It's a miracle, my sir.
Of course. Just imagine when they start using this across the country. You'll be sitting at home watching television, playing a video game, and suddenly a commercial will flash on the screen and a voice will say, "Eat chocolate, Wonka's chocolates. They're the best in the world. If you don't believe us, try one for yourself." And then simply reach out and take it. How about that, eh?
Now that's terrific. This will change the world as we know it.
And what about people? Could you send a real life person from one place and another in that same way?
Are you crazy, a person? I mean, I suppose, but...
It would probably kill me, but I could be your test monkey. Could it be done?
Good heavens, child, I really don't know. I mean, I suppose I could. Yes, I'm pretty sure I could. Of course I could. I don't know. I wouldn't like to take a risk. No more nasty results or children dying or whatever.
But my screen was already off and running.
I'm pretty sure I could. Of course I could. Look at me. I'm going to be the first person in the world to be sent by a screen tablet.
Oh, please don't.
Mike, stop! Come back!
Yeah,
You're turning into a million pieces. What the heck are you doing?
See you later, alligator.
Not out for wild crocodile. He's gone. He's gone. Oh my goodness, he is so gone.
Oh my gosh, we shall have to pray for the pastor.
What are you doing here?
We must watch the tablet set. He may come through any moment.
Any moment, are you crazy? He's taking a heck of a long time to come back.
I do hope that no part of him gets left behind.
What on earth do you mean? You're telling me right now that he's not going to come back.
I don't wish to alarm you, but it does sometimes happen that only about half the little pieces find their way into the tablet set. It happened last week. I don't know why, but as long as only half of our chocolate came through.
This is not proper business, Mr. Wonka. I want him back here now. He is all in one piece, please. Is he all in one piece?
Hold everything. Watch the screen. And the screen. Something's happening.
What?
Here he comes. Yes, that's it, boy.
He's a midget. He's a midget. I can't get him to do a catwalk on the American Top Model. Money, for God's sakes.
I'm not sure. It's too early to tell, and don't call people like that.
Look at me! I'm the first person ever to be sent by a tablet.
Oh my goodness! He's all in one piece. He's completely unharmed apart from his voice.
Unharmed? He's a midget. He shrunk.
Of course he shrunk. What did you expect, Bozo?
You are terrible. Terrible. What are we going to do? This is all because of this little tiny-headed, rock-headed, weird-glowed Willy Wonka.
How about I shrink you as well?
Okay. Any films, dwarves, my protagonist, it will only win us as extra in my commission. I will not be able to buy the car of my dreams thanks to this Willy Wonka. I'm gonna sue you. Oh no, shut up, you. I'm not done talking with you yet. Oh, Willy Wonka, how can we make him grow again?
Call me Wonka. Well, I must say, that's a wee bit tricky, but most boys are extremely springy and elastic. They might stretch them like mad or kill them or something, I don't know. So what will we do? We can put him in a special machine? I have one for testing stretchiness of chewy gum. Maybe that'll bring him back to what he was.
Oh, thanks a lot. So you're saying a dumb old, sick old stretch machine? Like an exercise machine?
Are you kidding me? I don't know. It could stretch him anywhere from miles to feet. Who knows? But he's going to be awfully thin. Everything gets thinner when you stretch it.
You do not know what's better. Oh, I do not know what's better.
Oh.
Doing this or me not getting a new car? I'm good.
There they go again. I'm afraid you can't stop them from singing at least.
We very much sweet. We shall simply have to wait and see if we can get him back. He's height, but if we can assert him right.
Which room shall be next? Come on, hurry up. We must get going. And how many children are left now? Just Charlie?
Little Charlie looked at the Grandpa Joe, and Grandpa Joe looked back at little Charlie.
But Mr. Wonka, there's only Charlie left now.
Sorry, you mean... Oh, yes. There is only one left. Yes. But my dear boy, that means you won. Oh, I do congratulate you. I really do. I'm absolutely delighted. It couldn't be better. How wonderful is this? We must go down and take a look at our little friends before we do anything else, though. Don't you remember, actually, what I said on the golden tickets? Every child goes home with a lifetime supply of sweets. There's one truckload for each of them, loaded to a brim. And look at poor Veruca Salt and Mr. Salt. They're simply covered with rubbish.
And here comes Mike Screen. Good heavens, what have they done to him? He's about 10 feet tall and as thin as a wire.
They've overstretched him on the gun stretching machine. How very careless. But how dreadful for him. Nonsense, though. He is very lucky. Every basketball team in the country will be trying to get him. But now, it is time we left these silly children. I have something very important to talk to you about, my dear Charlie. How I love my chocolate factory. Do you love it too, Charlie? Yes. I am very pleased to hear you say that. I'm very pleased indeed. And now I shall tell you why. You see, my dear boy, I have decided to make you a present of the whole place. As soon as you are old enough to run it, the entire factory will become yours.
Charlie started at Mr. Wonka. Grandpa Joe opened his mouth to speak, but no words came out.
It's quite true. I am really giving it to you. That's all right, isn't it?
Giving it to him? You must be joking.
I'm not joking, sir. I'm deadly serious. Deadly.
But why should you want to give your factory to little Charlie?
Listen, I am much older than you think. I've got no children of my own, no family at all. So, who is going to run the factory then? When I get too old for myself, someone's got to keep up going. If only for the sake of the Oompa Loompas. I don't want a grown-up person at all. A grown-up won't listen to me. He won't learn. He will try to do things his own way and not mine. So I want a good, sensible, loving child. One to whom I can tell all my precious, sweet-making secrets while I am still alive.
So, that is why you sent out the golden ticket.
Exactly, my boy.
But Mr. Wonka,
There's no time for arguments.
I would not like to leave. For look at so, Mike's green out children can always learn to be better.
Are you sure of what you say, though?
Very sure.
I support Charlie. They could start being assistants of the Oompa Loompas.
Assistance for me! Hurrah! I need assistance!
If you say it, Charlie, I trust you. But they did not do it right.
Thank you, Mr. Wonka. We can try again.
This is a lesson you should try again. Then your courage should appear, for it will, if you will preserve, you'll never conquer fear. Try again. Once or twice, though you should fail. It would, if you would at last prevail. Try again. Try again. If we strive, this is no disgrace. Though we did not win the race. What should you do in the case? Try again.
Charlie transformed the factory of a great school where all children are welcome and no one was left behind. In that great school, bullying was not exist, and parents and faculty would always work together. In the afternoon, children were helping the Oompa Loompa to make chocolate. And never again a child went to sleep without eating a delicious chocolate bar. They were having a good time dancing the Loompa Loompa dance.